Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Micah Let's Play, and guess who I am? I'm Micah, because who else would I be? Guys, I am so excited. Today, I'm going to do a simple short video where I'm going to be doing the sorting on the Harry Potter website, or the Wizarding World website, also known as Pottermore. I'm going to get sorted into a house again, because there's been a lot of information that's been dropping on Hogwarts Legacy. If you haven't been on social media, make sure you get there and follow Hogwarts Legacy's official Twitter page and Instagram. Some really cool stuff has been dropping about the characters and all that, and I'm actually going to do an update video regarding this information, as well as a theory I've come up with regarding a potential storyline, or an answer to what's going on within the story. I think I might have something good, so stay tuned for that. I am going to be doing an update video as well, so don't worry, all that's coming. More Beacon Pines is coming, so stay tuned for that. I have just been extremely busy these past couple of days, and since I had a mini break before I go run off to go do something else, I said, oh, this would be something fun to do, to see what house I get sorted into, even though I've already done it. And I've already been sorted into a house. And if you don't know what house I get sorted into, if you don't know what house I have been sorted into, wait till Hogwarts Legacy comes out. And yeah, and then also, I actually already linked my account, my Warner Brothers account, with the Wizarding World website. So all that's been done. So I'm going to get sorted into a house. I'm going to try to do my Patronus and my wand and see if I get the same thing as before, because if I get the same thing again, then it's meant to be. But let's just see. So right now, I am actually on the Wizarding World website right now, and I am going to go into Hogwarts sorting, and let's just see what happens. So let the sorting begin. Okay guys, as you can see, I've created an email and password. Hopefully you can, and also if you don't like your answer, guys, what I discovered is that you can delete your account and do the sorting all over again, so you can get into whatever house you want. So I'm gonna create a name for this. So here we go. I'm just gonna do this. My last name is gonna be Let's Play, because why not? So here we go. So my first and last name, Micah Let's Play, and make sure you just verify that you're okay with the terms and conditions, all this other BS. So, okay guys, so as this is loading up, we're gonna discover your house, your Hogwarts house. So will I be a Gryffindor, a Ravenclaw, a Slytherin, or a Hufflepuff? What do you guys think that I am? If you think you know the answer already, leave it in the comment section down below. Even if you don't agree with the answer, what house do you think I should be in? So let's continue, shall we? So let's get started. Okay, so dawn or dusk? And to be honest with you, I'm more of a dusk person. I prefer evenings, late night. I'm kind of a night owl, so I'm gonna go with dusk. Okay, if you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to go with you? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really a lizard or reptile person, even though I do like snakes. Like, I actually think snakes are beautiful, but I really wouldn't want a toad. I would rather have a snake. I like the ideal of an owl, I don't know. I think an owl is cool and it's beautiful, and I am a night owl. But honestly, a cat would suit me better because, one, cats are kind of independent. They kind of do things on their own, and they, when they need you, they come to you, you feed them, and you can cuddle with a cat. So, and you can't really do that with a toad or an owl. So for me, I'm going to go with cat. Although technically I am a dog person. Though it really doesn't matter, dog or cat, but I'm more of a dog lover, but still. Okay, so what kind of cat would it be? So a ginger cat, a white cat, Siamese cats, which are cute, a tabby cat, and I'm going to be honest with you, black cat. Let's just be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Either it would be a white cat or a black cat, but for me, I would prefer a black cat. Okay. What would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, admired, imitated, praised. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't care for praise. That's just not my thing. To imitate me, I don't know, I would find that irritating, even though that's the highest form of flattery is to imitate someone. Me personally, I would be irritated by it. It's again, like, after a while, I might be like, oh, someone said something or did something like me. Oh, what a gas. But after a while, personally, I would just be like, bitch, no. Envied, I don't like being envied because it creates unnecessary drama because some people don't know how to control their jealousy. And honestly, it's me. What is to envy? What would be the goal? What would be the point? So no. Feared, not at all. Trusted and liked. When I was younger, I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be everybody's friend. But I realized something. What you want people to do is trust you. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you have someone trusting you, it's a very different type of aura. Because when you have someone's trust, you also have their respect. Rather, they like you or not. So for me, trust is what you want. Because even if someone doesn't like you, they could say, even though I don't really like this person that much, and Micah, I don't like Micah that much, but I trust him to be honest or tell me what I need to know. And I'd rather be in that camp than anywhere else. But the only thing about trust, though, trust is like a mirror. Once you break that shit, it's hard to fix the cracks. I'm sorry. So if I know I have your trust, I hold it sacred. So for me, I'm going to be honest, I'd rather be trusted more than anything. Because likes can only take you so far, but like this video, though. How about that? Perfect segue. Okay. What kind of instrument most pleases your ears? It's already right here, piano. Let's see what other answers they have. Drums. Drums are nice, though. Drums to me are like the bass line to the music. It's like what creates that nice beat to the music. Violins are nice. Violins are very beautiful. I know someone who plays the violin quite well. Absolutely incredible violinist. The trumpet. Trumpets are nice. Trumpets are nice, but I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. It's the piano. The piano. I don't know how to play a piano, but pianos are what I prefer. Given the choice, what would you rather... what would you rather be... What's the potion that would get? A potion of glory, love, power, wisdom. Given a choice, would you rather invent a potion that would grant you... This is a good question, I'm gonna be honest with you. Wisdom is always something good to have. Wisdom, people say, oh, knowledge is power. Sorry to burst your bubble, kids. Knowledge is the potential to power. Because what good is knowledge if it's always on ice? If you don't do anything with it, it's just like you know nothing, So my rule of thumb is knowledge is the potential to power. Knowledge is only power when applied to action. And when action done well, it is wisdom. So I would say that's definitely something I'm interested in. Power. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Power is very tempting because when you have power and trust, you are a force to be reckoned with. I'm just saying. Because also to give someone your trust is also giving them some power. So that's actually something to think about. Love, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need to create love for to do something to have people love me. I don't need that because I'm enough. I am enough for you to love. And if you don't love me, then I don't need you in my life and vice versa. So love is not something I'm particularly interested in. Glory is also, to me, glory is like praise. Like you want people to know you and to see you and to know you did something. I mean, in some aspects that is good, like, to be known for, to be great or to be good or to be wise or something. Glory, I don't know. Glory is not something for me. Although it wouldn't be bad, it wouldn't be a bad thing. And love is not a bad thing either. But again, I am enough, and if I don't need someone else to love me to find love, because I love myself. You know, I hope that makes sense. So for me, it's gonna be between wisdom and power. Because wisdom is technically power. Because if you have knowledge, you know, if people know you to be wise, that gives them trust, which gives you power, you know, but to be trusted with power means you have influence, you know, so I'm going to go with power, even though I kind of prefer wisdom in some aspects. Fudge. Intelligence or influence. That's what it boils down to. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with my instincts. And I'm gonna choose power. I'm gonna choose power because that's what my instincts are telling me. Okay. Which road tempts you the most? A twisting, winding road that path through the wood. That steers into the wood, sorry. A wide sunny, I mean, that's pretty. Like, that's very pretty. You know, a sunny day with a, you know, on the road, and it's a grassy lawn. Very, you know, very picturesque. A narrow dark, lit lit alley. A cobblestone, cobblestone street lined with ancient buildings. Ancient buildings does pique my interest. A narrow dark alley, a narrow dark lantern lit alley. Also, it might be like, why the fuck you want to be in an alley? What you up to? You know, this is very, like, for me, this is like pretty cool, like to be outside and be in the sun, but also the twisting road, the twisted leaf-strewn path towards that's going into the woods. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the forest. I do like the woods, but this also suggests, like, almost like, you know, why are you going down this twisting path? Like, for me, you know, a straight road is always fun, but it's more fun to go on the adventure, to be adventurous. But the cobblestone road lined with ancient buildings, again, it's just like, that's a tempting one. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, because what's in those buildings? And I love I love ancient design, ancient architecture. I always found that subject fascinating. So I'm gonna go with that. Even though I'm not gonna lie, the winding path, the twisted path with that had leaves that goes into a forest also seems very tranquil, because I like that kind of stuff. Ancient ruins, or ancient buildings, or ancient magic, or a forest road, a darkly lit forest road. I'm gonna go with the forest, even though I would rather. You know what? I'm gonna go with my instincts on this again. I'm gonna go with the cobblestone road. Let's just see. Okay, if you could have any power, which would you choose? Ooh. The power to read minds. I'm going to be honest with you. I would like this power, because you always know if someone's lying to you. But at the same time, it also is an invasion of privacy. But given the circumstances, this may be the most powerful power you have. Again, it's about having knowledge, you know. The power to change the past. You know what? The past is, you learn from it. And if you had the power to constantly change it, you wouldn't be learning anything. You know, again, in some scenarios, fuck yeah, change the past, because there is some shit that happened in our lives that is like, yeah, let's do a redo on that. You know, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, if the past is not there, what do we learn? That's how we improve to be better for tomorrow. We have to be willing to look at the past, even though it might be full of fucking pain, and say, I know not to do that again, or I know better, or this was a good experience, I'll be sure to do it again. So that's something to think about. The power of invisibility. I mean, yeah, that means like you can listen in on conversations, but you might be invisible, but people can still hear you and smell you, and you know what I mean? And you got to be careful with something like this. So it's only good if you need to escape, then of course be invisible. Yeah. The power to talk to animals. Honestly, that would be a useful power, but it's not just to talk to them, it's also to influence them. So for me, it's to talk to them, but also not only to talk to them, but to also say, hey, my dog, I had a dog named Duke. Like, yo, Duke, I need you to go do X, Y, Z. And you know what I'm saying? Because I would rather have a little bit of control over them. Sorry. I know that seems kind of mean, but I would rather have control over them as well as being able to communicate with them. I think that would be a little bit more effective. The power of super strength. Super strength is cool, don't get me wrong, because you always are around to, to move heavy objects and all that, but strength is it's almost like being invisible, and it's almost like reading a mind. You have to be careful with it, because not everything is solved with brute strength. You have to be cunning and wise. The power to change your appearance at will. This is also like the invisibility. To change my appearance at will, it sounds fun. It sounds fun. But what if you, for example, you turn yourself, even though this is me thinking way too much, you turn yourself into a look that more people find appealing than how you actually look. And then it's like, I don't know, it's like you're not being your authentic self. I'd rather look like this all the time. There are other ways to change how I look, and there's other ways of getting what you want without people actually ever seeing you were there. So, or knowing you were there or involved. So this would only be fun if you're like a spy or like someone who is in that field. But for me, I mean, it's a useful power, but not for me. Strength, useful power, but not for me. I have enough inner strength, as they say. Talking to animals, beneficial, but not for me. Invisibility, cool, but not for me. So changing the past, also not for me. So the power to read minds is where I'm gonna go, because honestly, power, knowledge, that's where you want to go. Left or right? Even though I'm left-handed, so of course left. Like, really. Oh, wow. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the sorting hat is ready to make its decision. So let's see what house I get sorted into. Oh my god! Okay, just so you guys know, I did this in the past, and I am a Slytherin. And yet again, I find myself in House Slytherin. Oh my god, this is actually so crazy. Okay, I find this very interesting that I am once again a Slytherin. I guess it must be meant. It must be meant to be. Holy crap. This is so cool. Fellow Slytherins, right? Sorted into the house. And these are some other Slytherins. Like, if you've never been on this website, it just kind of tells you fellow Slytherins like Snape, Draco, and Bellatrix Lestrange. So this is crazy. Wow. And also Merlin, since we are talking about Hogwarts Legacy, Merlin himself was also a fellow Slytherin. Oh. Welcome to Slytherin. You probably know that some of Slytherin's most renowned members include Severus Snape and Bellatrix Lestrange. But did you know that Merlin himself was a Slytherin? Or that's according to legend. The ribbon of the First Class Order of Merlin is green to reflect his Hogwarts house. Oh, wow. Okay, so now that we know what house I'm in, let's see, what's this next one here? Patronus. So let's see what my Patronus charm will be. I already have my Patronus charm, but let's just see what this Patronus charm will be. Oh, this is so cool, but also a little creepy. I love it. of the Patronus charm is the kind of positive face projected. Gotcha. Thank you, Professor Lupin. So for those of you who don't understand what a Patronus charm is, who've never experienced it before, basically it's for you to harness a positive feeling or memory in your mind and using it as a shield to protect you from Dementors. So it can be very powerful. It's a very useful tool to know, and I hope we can get our Patronus to go to the game, because just so you know, if you link your accounts, your house and your wand automatically go over to the Hogwarts Legacy website. So when you buy the game, I've already pre-ordered it, so when you pre-order it, these two things will already be over there. But I'm curious about the Patronus because, you know, there's so many different ones. So I don't know. But let's see. Let's just see what happens. Let's begin. Discover your Patronus. Okay. So basically, you just gotta do this. You just be relaxed and just do this. So you gotta do what comes to your mind first. Sun, wind, rain. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rain. I don't know, I like rainy days. They make me happy. Bone or blood? Blood. Bloods, it's life. Think, sense, feel. I'm gonna be honest with you. Feel. I'm more of an emotional person, even though I was talking nothing about wisdom, but I think emotionally. Ooh. I saw something. You're nearly, ready to produce your Patronus. It's close. You're close. That's what it says. Silence or speak. You can do more with silence because it allows you to listen. Oh, okay. Prepare to make your Patronus. Okay, I'm very curious to see what it is. Comfort, advise, impress, advise. Even though someone can be hurting, I'd rather be able to advise you more than anything else. Although comforting is kind of what I'm better at. But if I'm thinking about it, advise is where I'm gonna go. Okay. Click and drag. Oh, let's see what my Patronus is. Oh, a white swan. Interesting. Okay. My original Patronus was
a motherfucking black mama.
That part. So interesting. So I'm a white swan. You know what the sad part is? I never know what these Patronus charms actually mean, like what they represent, other than knowing that how the spell is supposed to work. But yeah. So I really don't know. But let's see what my wand is gonna be. Okay. Take part in the wand ceremony. Okay, find your wand. I guess I have to go to Ollivander's, and it says the wand chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. Okay, first of all, describe yourself as tall, average height. I'm short, guys. I am 5'6", and if you don't understand what that means in centimeters, just look it up. Because I don't know what that is in centimeters. I don't know how tall or how big or small it is, but I'm more on the shorter end. So I'm always usually one of the shortest people in the room. That should tell you something. My eye color is it's blue, so blue. What day were you born on? I was born on an even day. Even Steven. Okay. What do you most pride yourself in? Realism, kindness, intelligence, optimism, imagination, determination, organization. I'm very imaginative. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but I'm also very optimistic. A lot of people say, "Oh, you're so optimistic." I don't feel that way a lot these days. So I'm gonna say, because I am a creative and I like to draw and I love art and I love to do all those things, so I'm gonna go with my imagination. Traveling along down a deserted road, You reach a crossroad. Where do you continue? Turn to the left to the sea, right towards the castle, ahead towards the forest. Again, I'm kind of like a foresty person. I love the forest. A castle is cool, but it is a destination, and I do like water. Like, I love water. I love open water. I like to swim. So, I'm gonna go. I don't remember what I said before. I don't remember if it was left or right, but because I'm left-handed, I'm gonna go with the C. Left-handed people are always in our right minds. Let that be known. Okay, what do you fear most? Fire, darkness, isolation, heights, small spaces. Darkness, it is creepy because you can't see. Isolation, being alone is not always a bad thing, in my opinion. Heights used to scare me. Like, I would say out of these things, heights used to scare me. Small spaces, kind of, sort of. It just depends on what you're in the room with. If it's like just myself in a small room, I don't give a damn. But if it's me with like other people and I'm in a small room, then it's like, I'm not necessarily claustrophobic. It's just more or less like, ugh, I want you away from me. I guess that's the best way to put it. So I wouldn't say I'm a claustrophobic. Fire, I've experienced fire in my lifetime. I've been burned by fire. So, and I actually mean like a full-on house fire. So fire is creepy, and I've experienced the pain of being burned. Although fire, in my opinion, fire is a good thing because fire is light, fire can cleanse, fire can keep you warm, cook your food. So I'm not really afraid of fire unless it's like a dangerous thing. So I guess the thing I would fear the most, I guess, would be heights. Yeah, it's just the honest way to put it. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A silver dagger, a golden key, a mirror, a dusty bottle. A dusty bottle. Okay. You know, I'm not going to question it. Jewels, black glove, or a bound scroll. I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going to choose a magical item, it needs to be something that I can also use if the magic doesn't work. So for me, it is probably going to be the silver dagger. Because if the magic doesn't work on it, I can still use it as a knife. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's choosing my wand. Oh wow, Lynchwood. So okay, so this has a dragon core, and it's surprisingly swishy and flexible. Okay, well, no problem. Oh, that's my alarm going off. Okay, so this is my wand. Strong, durable, and warm in color, larchwood has long been valued as an attractive, powerful wand wood. Its reputation for instilling courage and confidence in the user has ensured that demand has always outstripped supply. This much sought-after wand is, however, hard to please in the matter of an ideal owner, and trickier to handle than most imagine. I find it always creates wands of hidden talent and unexpected effects, which likewise describes the master who deserves it. It is often the case that the witch or wizard who belongs to the large wand may never realize the full extent of their considerable talent until paired with it, but that they will make an exceptional match. So as you can see on the screen here, this is the wand that I was given. How interesting. These are just other wizards that have their wand. Okay. So on this profile under Micah Let's Play, I am, again, House Slytherin. I have my Patronus is a swan, and this is my wand. That is so interesting, because just so you can see on screen here right now, this is my original account, and Micah Ross is my actual name. So again, I was House Slytherin. I had the Black Mamba as my Patronus. And this was the I had the Elder, the wand, which is also, again, it's a dragon core, same inches, same swishy flexibility, which is actually very, very interesting that I have this wand. And the funny thing that they say about this kind of wand is that, actually, I'll let you see it here on screen, is that they say the owners of this wand are usually very likable, right, and very helpful people. And remember what I said earlier, you know, I don't mind being liked, but I'd rather be trusted. So I find this kind of interesting that some of that bled into this. It's very interesting, and I'm curious to know how they actually do the test, how they test you on everything. So what did you guys think? Did you guys think I would be in a different house? Did you guys think I would be a Ravenclaw? Did you think I would be, again, Slytherin twice in a row, my dude? Like, this is the craziest shit ever. You know, that I'm a Slytherin in both times I took the test, I wound up being a Slytherin. So it was meant to be. And my wands are meant to be 12 inches and surprisingly swishy and flexible. And it's funny that, you know, I love this process. I think it's so cool. And the account you see here where I have the Black Mamba Patronus and the Elder Wand, that's the account I'm going to be using when I do my Let's Play on this channel. But again, like I said to you earlier, what did you guys think what house I would get into? You know, have you done this? Have you sorted yourself into your house and all that stuff? Like, have you already chosen this? You know, and did you find this at all enjoyable, like me going through all of this and you know, doing the sorting again? I'm just curious. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on all this stuff. And are you excited for Hogwarts Legacy? Are you really looking forward to the game? Have you been looking at all the stuff that's coming out? Have you created any theories? I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. But that's going to conclude this video. Like I said, I just wanted something short and simple to do before I continue with my work day and all that stuff. And I'm curious to know, you know, what house, like I said, everything that I've done, have you done it? Or after watching this, are you choosing to do it yourself? So I'm very, very curious to know what you do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed any of this content, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below, hit the notification bell so you're always notified when I am conjuring videos just for you, my pretties. And like I always tell you, remember those golden rules: wash your hands, wear gloves, practice social distance, give everyone love and respect, choose love over fear, and in this case, recognize that I am the true heir of Slytherin, because I cannot get away from this house. No matter how much I try. Oh my glob, I love it so much. And I will see you guys on the flip side. So, bye. Mischief manage. See ya.